Sup, Nerdmigos, the Jive talking to John Norgrove. We've got Wife here. We are here for,
like a holiday mashup.
Like a holiday, well, I don't know about mashup. Well, I guess it is mashing up several holidays.
Yeah, that's why I said a holiday
We had
mashup.
a term for these sort of kitchen jive things.
Oh,
But it's been lost to me because it's been quite a while since I've done. I think we were calling these wife jives, but this was a team effort.
This was a team effort.
This was a group project. So today is, and also happy Lunar New Year and Imbolc, as well as Thorrablot.
Yep.
So we decided to sort of, by their powers combined, Captain Planet this motherfucking meal
We
tonight.
usually do separate feasts for each of these holidays.
It just works out that everything lined up.
And this year, Imbolc and Lunar New Year are on the same day, and we totally slacked on the beginning of Thorrablot. So
Well, slacked, was busy doing other things. It's mostly the busy
yeah,
thing,
actually,
but
it
that's
was not
fine.
slack.
It's mostly that we're busy as heck. Yeah. So, bringing you that sweet thunder. Anywho, so, what we decided to do was use a base, like, hey, let's do chicken chow mein, like teriyaki chicken chow mein and lumpia for Lunar New Year, but let's, like, give it a little bit of Thorrablot twist.
Yeah.
Right? Let's give it a little bit of Imbolc.
So we basically use the template of food, like correspondences, references.
Food correspondent. It's just
from
food
Lunar New
correspondence.
Year, and
Yeah.
sort of like either use those as they were, or sort of transplanted them into other places.
Yeah.
So
And this is all a combination of like stuff that was available to us in the grocery stores while we went shopping over the weekend,
and what we had,
and what we had in the house. So
and
like,
what we wanted to eat.
yeah, that's fair. That's fair. So you'll soon be seeing a little bit of footage of us cooking and such. So, oh, hey, side note, because I'm an irresponsible YouTuber, don't forget to like this video, comment below, share, subscribe, ring the bell, and do all that kind of stuff. Hey, man, why don't you give us a little sub?
Better late than never.
Yeah. So anyway, back on subject, because it's been a while. It's been a while. So what we decided to do was, or the original plan was, all right, originally it was like, let's do lumpia. And then it was like, all right, well,
because we've been thinking about doing.
Because we've been wanting to do lumpia for
weeks.
fucking ever. I love lumpia, she loves lumpia, everybody loves lumpia. If you don't love lumpia, go away.
And if you don't know what lumpia is, comment below.
Yeah.
And if
Seriously.
you know what lumpia is, comment below and tell us your favorite lumpia. Because every family's lumpia is different.
A lot of weird lumpias. I am a strong proponent of, and I hate the fucking term, fusion food. It's mostly because I sort of grew up doing this, like, hey, let's make spaghetti and meatballs for dinner. And then like, all right, well, we don't have all the ingredients for spaghetti and meatballs, but we're already kind of set on wanting spaghetti and meatballs. And so my dad and I would just be like, all right, well, how can we like deconstruct spaghetti and meatballs and then reconstruct it around the ingredients in our kitchen? Like 99% of the time to absurd, resounding success, right? So I like kind of mixing and matching like cultural foods and flavor profiles and all that kind of stuff. So what we decided to do, I'm gonna go down the list of the dinner, right? So our dinner was lumpia, but the lumpia was originally intended to be goat, but we ended up not having any goat, and the goat we like a little forgot to get. There's like a very specific store we can get goat from, and like we were like halfway home. We live like an hour away from town. 45 minutes away from town. And we were like halfway home and we're just like, goat!
With a pizza in the back of the car.
Yeah, so we're not turning around.
Yeah.
Right? We were done already for the day. So instead we used lamb, because we had lamb in the freezer. So I minced some lamb and then like chiffonade, small, thin fry cut. I don't remember what I have footage of and don't have because sometimes iPhones don't want to do footage right and just fucking be an ass. So I had to switch to my good camera because the iPhone was giving me the palsy. So I minced the lamb while it was uncooked, just by hand with a knife. We have a meat grinder, but we didn't want to like do that much work. So I just minced it by hand, which is shockingly less work, I guess. I don't know. And so Julie sauteed that in a pan with, and then after that was cooked like with curry spices. And then after that was cooked. Garam masala, excuse me. Garam masala spices, yeah. And then she put the veg in, which were like sort of like shoestring cut style, lid over it and let that cool. This has got to be cold before you assemble your lumpia.
And we did turnip and we did carrot.
Yeah, turnip and carrot.
Yeah.
Which is for us a representation. Turnips and carrots and lamb, because we didn't have goat, is in honor of Thorrablot. He has goats, what with where he can eat them and then they come back.
Thor has goats.
Yes, Thorrablot. Yeah, Thor.
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't know if I said that here or not. But so anyway, so we did that. And those turned out fucking amazing.
And we chose using Lunar New Year symbolism, doing those as lumpia, similar to like the way that egg rolls look. They're kind of like golden brown and the kind of like mimics gold bars.
Yeah.
So prosperity.
For prosperity. And then we did teriyaki chicken chow mein, which just on a side note, pork fried rice is better than chow mein. Fight me. That's an argument I've had with my dad a million times. He's a chow mein guy, I'm a pork fried rice guy.
I'm also a fried rice
chow mein has the connection.
Yeah. So tell them what was in the chow mein.
Okay, so the chow mein was let's see, I whirred up. We have a little hand whir again. That footage was lost.
It's like
it's the best.
It's like a tiny.
Look at this thing. I'm just gonna pull it out of the sink. Look at this adorable teddy bear. I don't even know if you guys can see it. This adorable teddy bear like thing, and you pull it. It's got like a pull string. So okay, this is our food processor.
We have regular food processor.
Like 2 food processors. This is a manual food processor we have had for years. Fuck your plug-in food processors, dude. This is the best tool in the kitchen. No connection. I don't even know where we fucking got this from.
Amazon.
Real talk. Did we really? Seriously? Okay. Yeah, we're gonna buy like 2 more.
We use it almost every day.
Yes, that was kitchen.
Almost every day.
Yeah, it's the best. It's the fucking best tool for just food processing stuff, as well as because it's because you go it yourself, right? It's real easy to like stop at coarse or stop at medium or stop at fine.
Yeah.
But you can really dial it in. It's such a rad tool.
Yeah.
So we whirred up carrots and watermelon radish.
Yep.
And then I sort of like by like a sharp diagonal cut up celery. And then I also made I cut up into strips bok choy to give like the bok choy very noodly consistency. I love bok choy a ton. Dad is fantastic at growing it too.
Oh, great.
Yeah, he grows like mad good bok choy, dude. So yeah, I love bok choy like a ton. So we did bok choy in there also, and then we used chow mein noodles. We boiled those off and then sort of stir fried all the veg and tossed in the nudes and did all that. And then the chicken was boneless, skinless chicken thighs that you marinated in a teriyaki sauce.
But not just teriyaki sauce,
like
in a
sauce.
gluten-free teriyaki sauce, like gluten and soy-free.
Yeah, she has a soy allergy, so we don't do soy products in the house. So, we have no problem with eating gluten. I mean, obviously we're eating nudes.
Yeah. But it's a Nom Nom Paleo's stir fry sauce.
Yeah. So we did that with the chicken, and then after the chicken came out of that, she thickened it to make like a pan sauce, which was like amazing. Added a little bit of heat, whatever. So that way it can be served. There was a Chinese food place that my family went to for legit north of a decade, far north of a decade. That when you asked for teriyaki chicken on rice or teriyaki chicken on chow mein or whatever, or on fried rice, what they would do is they had teriyaki, they just had chicken they boiled in teriyaki sauce that they just wham up with the cleaver, and then they would just set a pile of that shit on top and just pour teriyaki sauce. And it's the best way to do teriyaki chicken on rice or nudes. It's so rad. So we decided to do that. And chow mein has.
So we chose chow mein over fried rice, even though both of us prefer.
We both prefer fried rice.
We already had abundance. So the chow mein noodles symbolize longevity because they're long.
Because they're long dudes, yeah.
Yeah.
So we did that for longevity, and so that was served up in with a pile of chow mein on the plate, and you'll see all this in the thing. I just don't know how long I'm gonna be able to cut and how much footage turned out not garbage. So we're recording this before I'm done editing. Good luck, Jonathan, in the future. But so it was just a pile of chow mein, teriyaki chicken on top, some teriyaki sauce, and then the lumpia was in rays of sun, because sun is both important to Imbolc and important to Lunar New Year.
But very important to Imbolc, because
yeah, but
this
it's
is
very, very important.
You
to Imbolc,
welcome the sun back into the world, basically.
Yeah, exactly. So that was our primary dish, and then for so we're gonna cut to that. Stay tuned for more. All right, we're back. Or not. We'll see what I did. Maybe there was just an awkward pause.
Are we back?
Awkward pauses aside. All right, so for dessert, we also paired dinner with beers. Mine is empty because I drink heavily. I had Hop Rod Rye from Bear Republic, and you had.
Ooh, that can is not in this room.
That can is not in this room. I'm just gonna sneak over here and look at the can. Vanilla Citrus Stout from Eel River Brewing Company. I work for Bear Republic, which is why I had Hop Rod. That shit is delish, and I'm so glad we brought it back. Hop Rod's one of my favorites. And Eel River is a rad brewery.
Love
I love
stouts.
those guys. Yeah.
I saw this at the store and was like, oh, I need to have that.
God. So we decided to pair that with some beers. And then for dessert, which you'll see a little bit of the dessert stuff.
We haven't had dessert yet.
We haven't had dessert yet, so we're having that next. But for dessert, we're having green tea and almond orange shortbread.
Yes.
Cookies. And it's because we want to do a shortbread cookie. I love shortbread. It's a Scottish thing. Ferociously, I love shortbread. And we decided to add orange and almonds to it. We have like a little red motif on it that Julie did that's super crushed. And green tea is my favorite tea.
Yeah, so we chose the shortbread partially because I have a really cool shortbread pan that splits the shortbread into 8 pieces, and 8 is a very auspicious number in the Lunar New Year side of things. And the cookies, when they come out golden, and we dip them ever so slightly in red icing, which I made with sake because I felt like that was a good choice. I also grated clementine oranges into there, so it's very like almondy orangey, and orange is not just a symbol of round and abundance that ties in with Lunar New Year, but also ties in with Imbolc, because red, round oranges and tiny clementines are like the sun.
Yeah, they're round and they're orange, and
also
so
they're in season.
And they're in season.
Yeah, and the almond flavor is partially because I really am on like an almond flavor kick, but almonds are also sort of like a symbol of abundance and plenty, and that you'll never really go hungry.
Yeah. So we're gonna jump to dessert cooking and such time.
Dessert.
We're back from that again, or not, because I don't know how much footage I have on this camera that's usable. And that was our Lunar New Year. That was our Imbolc, and that was our celebration for Thorrablot. Thank you for joining us. We figured this out like Saturday, man.
Yeah, and
we did all
Tuesday
this today.
On a Tuesday.
We did all of this today. We literally prepped stuff before work as soon as we could, worked all day, and then finished prep after work. I'm legit flipping 2.5 hours after the time that I normally stop eating. Because I'm trying to be a responsible adult.
It's a holiday feast.
It's a holiday feast, so I'm not really tripping on it. Yeah, but I am prepared for some cookies and some tea, so I'm ready for that. And we will catch you guys on the flip side. Oh, and hey, if you want to learn more about Imbolc
and about Lunar New Year and how they tie together,
check out yesterday's video, which was Monday, January 31st. That is episode 31. Wow, really? How did I not catch that yesterday? That's our 31st episode and January 31st. And we're doing Imbolc. We did Imbolc 102, and that's a full-length podcast, so that's available both on YouTube and on like all of the podcast networks, our podcast is the Horn and Cauldron podcast. So if you can subscribe to that and listen to that and check that out, it's very informative, fun place to be. We also obviously do a bunch of crazy stuff here on our YouTube channel. Taken a break from a lot of these sort of YouTube video things and focused a lot on our podcast, like sort of in the last half of 2021, just because that like we wanted to make sure that we were like really giving it its all. But check out our podcast. That's Horn and Cauldron Podcast. Check out more YouTube videos. We're going to Jive on YouTube.
Bunch of fun plans for YouTube
and
videos.
We have a ton of YouTube videos coming up in 2022. So
very
stay tuned.
exciting stuff.
Yeah, you're gonna get more. You're gonna get to see more of our stupid faces. So good luck with that, I guess. And don't forget to like this video, comment below, share, subscribe, ring the bell, do all that kind of stuff. And we will catch you guys on the flip side. Oh, and if you want to see what dinner looks like a little bit nicer, and not just in this video, follow us on social media, because that's where we're posting about this, as well as like where we post information about our different color runs for our Etsy shop. I do tie-dye and weird abstract color art stuff because I'm weird.
And other assorted witchy videos.
And other assorted witchy videos.
And just random stuff from our lives.
Yeah, so stay tuned for more of that, and we will catch you guys on the flip side. I've been John Norgrove. This has been Wife. This has been one of the Jives. I don't know. I don't even know that I have a banner for this yet, so I might have to do that also.
Jive.
It's been a Jive. Thanks for joining us. We'll catch you guys on the flip side.